Tensions are escalating between House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and President Donald Trump as the Democrats haven't stopped their probes on Mr. Trump. Earlier today, Pelosi held a caucus meeting after the House Democrats increasingly call for President Trump's impeachment. Pelosi accused President Trump of being engaged in a cover-up.
We believe that no one is above the law, including the President of the United States, and we believe that the President of the United States is engaged in a cover-up. And that was the nature of the meeting.
And later in the Rose Garden, President Trump hit back.
So I came here to do a meeting on infrastructure with Democrats, not really thinking they wanted to do infrastructure or anything else other than investigate. And I just saw that Nancy Pelosi, just before our meeting, made a statement that we believe that the President of the United States is engaged in a cover-up. And instead of walking in happily into a meeting, I walk in to look at people that had just said that I was doing a cover-up. I don't do cover-up.
Trump said he won't work with the Democrats until the phony investigation ends. For the 360 View, we turn to our political panel, former Florida Democrat Party Chair Mitch Ceasar and Ted Harvey from the Committee to Defend the President. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. Let's dig right in. Mitch, what do you make of both the President and Pelosi's remarks?
Well, to quote my wife, who uses to refer to the president in this context, he should put on his big boy pants. What that means specifically is you're president of the United States. There's going to be politics on both sides. I think Speaker Pelosi has been very clear in trying to stop the Democratic impeachment train. She had a closed-door meeting, I believe, today or yesterday, in which it was very clear. She does believe there's a cover-up because of all the refusals of the subpoenas and all the requests. So it's very clear that he needs to, if he wants to win this re-election, infrastructure is something everybody could do about, and really it's a shame for the whole country that we need this issue done so badly, and he's walking away from it. There are a lot of different investigatory pieces that are still coming. Federal judges are ruling against the president on issues such as his own banker, like Deutsche Bank and some other banks. They're ruling against him for his accounting firm. They're ruling against him on a lot of things. You may say the Democrats are on a witch hunt, or Ted may say that rather, but I don't think they are, because this all stems from the fact that the president would never turn over his tax returns. But frankly, because of the president, infrastructure, which is crumbling, is the victim.
Well, and there's a lot of pressure. There's been even more pressure, an increasingly amount of pressure for Nancy Pelosi to act on impeachment. At the beginning, she said that it would be a total waste of time. Let me ask you this, Ted. Is she giving in to her party's pressure to act on it now?
Well, I hope she does. I think it'd be the greatest thing for the Republican Party if Nancy Pelosi moved forward with impeachment. We've already wasted $40 million in over 30 months of investigation into the president, and the Mueller report showed that there was no obstruction of justice. There was no collusion with the Russian government, even though, like your guest said, that there is politics. That's what all of this is politics. It's just a show. So let's continue with the show. Let's take to the American people, show how radical the Democrat Party is, that they want to go forward with an impeachment, even though there's been a special counsel that's come forward and said that there's nothing there. I want the Democrats to go forward and just show what radical leftists they are.
Well, and they're saying that the line is blurry when it comes to proving that there was intent to collude, even though, like you said, Mueller report found no obstruction. Let me ask you this, Ted. Trump said he won't work with the Democrats until, that is, the phony investigation, as he calls it, ends. What are we waiting for here? What exactly is hurting from this phony investigation, as he calls it? What types of issues are we postponing?
Well, the Democrat Party has been pushing this fake narrative for this conspiracy for the last 30 months. And I think that it has seriously hurt the president and his administration from moving forward. They've had to deal with this cloud and the media storm that's gone with it for all of these months, and the Democrats continue to push it. We are failing the American people on a number of issues, whether it's on immigration reform, whether it's on pushing forward with infrastructure package. The Democrats don't care about doing what's in the best interest of the American people. They care about pushing this conspiracy, even though it's been disproven time and time again. And I think it's, you look at any poll that has been out there, impeaching the president is nowhere near the top. It's not even in the top 10, and the Democrat Party still wants to push for this because Tom Steyer, who put $70 million into electing these Democrats on this one issue, is going to demand it of those that he invested in. Let's have that discussion. Go forward with it, please.
Well, they're digging, and they're
Democrats, go forward.
They're really digging into it so far that on Tuesday, the House Judiciary Committee issued a subpoena to former White House employees Hope Hicks and Annie Donaldson for documents and testimony. Mitch, are they trying to find are they just scourging at this point to look for something to blame Trump for? What are they doing here? Are they wasting their time?
First, let me deal with the facts. The Mueller report said there was no collusion. They did not come to an answer in obstruction. That is not what they said.
Did they come forward with an indictment?
They say, excuse me.
They didn't come forward with an indictment?
Listen. You can bluster all you want. It doesn't make it true. They did not say there was obstruction. What they said, it didn't reach the level. And perhaps they based that out on the Justice Department memo, that the Justice Department memo that specifically said you can't indict a sitting president. And we don't know if that's what Mueller depended on when he said, I cannot come to a conclusive answer, yes or no, on obstruction. This is why the Democrats want Mueller to testify. This is why the Democrats want Don McGahn to testify, and the president is preventing him from. And now we have situations that the Justice Department just made a deal to provide the unredacted pieces of the report to confidential status to Congress. You also have the New York State legislature today that just passed that they could make Donald Trump's New York State income tax forms available. You have federal judges ruling everywhere that his accounting firm has to produce documents, that his bankers have to. And that's what Nancy Pelosi is saying. Let's stick to the facts. She is saying, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's wait to get a little further down the road to see what we have. Let's not be
there's
overly
still a
creative.
lot, and it looks like there's still a lot that they want to look into. There's a lot
I'm still waiting to hear what the crime was.
Well, gentlemen, that we'll have to follow up on another day since we're unfortunately out of time, but thank you so much for your input.
Thank you so much.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.